Hello guys, so today I will be reviewing one of Agurin's games. He completely carried the game. I didn't watch it, but by OPGG it looks like he 1v9'd the game. And he's playing Jarvan, which I have been playing a lot lately. And I am using the champion in order to climb to Challenger myself. So I wanted to review this as part of my studies. And I thought, why not record it and share it with you guys on YouTube? So, yep, let's get into it. Basically, this is a very high elo game. There are mostly challenger players with a couple of grandmaster players, but I think these people were challenger at some point as well. He's like rank 10 on this account. It isn't a joke. So let's see. He's playing Jarvan against Nidalee. This is also one of my, let's say, most dreaded matchups. I mean, I don't hate it personally, but I seem to lose on it quite a bit. So Jarvan Nidalee in the jungle. Top set against Gnar. Gnar should have push and should beat set earlier on. Mid lane, it is Talon against Talia. Basically, early Talia has push. Later on, I think none of them spent time on their lanes. They're both like giga roaming. Then it is Corki into MF. Or Corki bot lane, you have to look with the support together. So Corki Poppy against Misfortune Sona. Their bot lane or Agurin's bot lane should have prio because they are two range champions against ranged melee, but maybe Poppy can find an angle with flash E. We will see. So all in all here, I don't know. I would feel like you can either use the bot lane push from your team as an advantage and try to invade the Nidalee, or you can go for top lane, mismatch the Nidalee and try to get a kill on Nard that will probably be pushing. But also, if she does match you on top side, then you're at risk of getting invaded. So let's see what Agurin does. I would probably look to
Do they
pet
have a
towards
field
bot lane
player?
here.
They
It feels safer.
do have an AD.
So yeah. Let's just fast forward a little bit. Okay, so level 1 it is like Nidalee and Jarvan. They both scout level 1, so yeah. I think it will be just tossing around spells, trying to find vision, look who can ward, etc, etc. Yeah. So let's see. Let's just like nothing is actually happened. Okay, so he decides to pet bot lane. Let's see if he said anything. No, he just decides to go bot lane. Oh, okay, but Nidalee stop. I think that's okay. No, she didn't start. She didn't start there. Okay, so he is starting his blue buff. Let's see what's going on. He just does. How does he do the clear? He uses E to pull the trump the same way I do it. He goes for for green smite, which is interesting. I prefer the red one, but maybe this is not bad as well. Especially because you're going for the shield heal build. So
They're actually kind of winning.
he does go for the lethality build from time to time with Profane Hydra or Opportunity. I have to yet test that out, but I will in the upcoming days. Okay, so his mid lane died, but no flash ignite. Bot lane also fought. Let's see.
I actually didn't know that they can win. But I would thought bot.
Okay, what did he say? I didn't know they can't win.
I actually didn't know that they can win.
Yeah.
But I would thought bot.
Okay, so he thought maybe that they win instantly, so he's like, I will pet top and try to like affect the matchup that is losing, but then leave my bot line that is winning by itself in isolation, right? Okay, he skips the red buff and he goes for Crux. Okay, his set has 80.
He forgot to change the runes.
Yeah, he forgot to change the runes, it's fine. So he finishes red buff, who goes... Okay, what happened here? Oh, the Nidalee. Wait, let me check. But Nidalee did start topside, I think. Wait, when did he ping her? Yeah, I think she did start top
They're
save.
actually kind of winning.
So he just cleared really, really fast. I mean, Italy has a fast clear.
This is that.
Okay. Let's go back to the river fight. So she probably cleared and then just walked away. He's looking if he has the flash. Okay, good. He doesn't have to, so
base.
he can just base here.
This. I was actually not expecting him to be this quick.
Yeah, he didn't expect it as well.
Buying this.
I wouldn't, but the guy probably knows the
I
part.
probably know the style as well.
He's asking for his entire team to come and help. I mean, his bot lane should help him and he should secure this crab. Okay, he does flush it. Okay, then Italy... Okay, he gets her with the red buff. Okay. Yeah, Talon doesn't have flash, but I think that's not... It's not. Okay.
Somehow flashes my EQ, I might die.
Yeah, I think Nidalee misplayed, but okay, he continues with his usual clear. Okay. And he bases. Okay, he goes for Drake then. Right from base. Okay, let's see what's going on now. So it is, I think, a 2. Okay, wait, my mouse is kind of blocking that. No, it is a Nidalee on bot lane. Nidalee goes first. Okay, he goes on Nidalee. He knows she doesn't have flash. Can he kill? He kills. Yep. Can he kill Poppy as well? Auto Q. Nice. Good job. He was safe. Okay, so here the takeaway is you have to wait for your Q, right? He didn't do it instantly.
You think this guy feels ashamed to get gapped like this?
Because I'm scared of Poppy into tower. But yeah. He does crab. Yeah, I would skip Drake as well. So crab into blue into Gromp. Back towards top lane. Oh, he decides what now? So he sees a ward there. He checks. Okay, this is huge actually. This is why he was rank 1. So he actually swapped over to the look at how fast he is with it as well. Because there is 2 options actually. So he checks who it is, and he sees that it's Nidalee. And he instantly, like, I can't even pause the frame. He instantly saw it. Because there's, well, actually, I thought there was 2 options, but we do see Poppy on bot lane, so he didn't really have to check it. He could just realize that Nidalee is the only player in the game that can be there at that moment. But nonetheless, it's a really good thing to get in a habit of just checking your ward, like checking opponent wards and who plays them.
That's Nidalee.
Okay, so how does he decide to go for Drake? Because Nidalee probably goes for grabs.
I will just dragon.
Yeah, so he decides it because Nidalee has prio and top lane is... Yep, exactly.
Bro, my top lane is fucking inting.
Okay, so he will do Drake here. His bot lane dies. This is a bit risky, no? I mean, he can finish it, it's fine. Bot lane has to shove. And after finishing it, what does he do? He fakes. He fakes that he's running. Oh, no, he actually doesn't fake. It's just that he didn't expect Aliyah to go there. He uses EQ to come because he knows that he doesn't make it in time on the lane and he's playing for the dive now. So let's pause. Nidalee just took the grabs 8 seconds before he did Drake, so he's aware of that. He's aware that he's there. Talon just got to mid after roaming. He's also, all of his walls are probably on cooldown, so there is no way anyone can come here. I mean, maybe Nar if he got a solo kill based and ran bot, but the chances of that happening is almost 0. So he knows this is a free dive, and that's just fucking execution. Yeah. Did he know that Poppy doesn't have W? Let me check. Okay, yeah, he knows Poppy doesn't have W. Okay, so it's very easy. He just knows that if he ults and autos, he gets 1, then he Qs, gets the second, and that's it. Just beautiful. And after it's okay, so this is the thing. I can already see that this is the thing that my coach told me I should also be doing here. What would I do? here I would 100% recall. Like, I would maybe shove the wave, and I'm recalling. That's it. Like, I am recalling. I am thinking my Grump is spawning very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. But what does Agurin do? He actually, on vision, invades the enemy Krugs. Even though, does he know where Needle is? Okay, maybe he's just guessing that because of everything, Needle was invading his top side, right? She invaded his Krugs and she invaded his red top, probably. So he's just taking the Krugs. Yep. I think this is just he's because he knows Needle's best play is to do that. He tries to do his best play. Even though there is a world where Needle could be bot, but yeah, then he could just back away probably because his Sona is back online, so she could have. Then he bases, yeah. After
I don't know if I can
Krugs.
carry this game, guys.
What does he
I
say?
don't know if I can carry this game.
Okay, he's unsure if he can carry the game, and he's probably the best Jarvan in the
I don't know
world.
if I can carry this game, guys.
Yeah, let's see.
Bot is losing only to ganks, but they are losing.
Okay. Yeah, bot is kind of losing. All of his lanes are losing. I'm not sure actually about mid. Yeah.
Top is like not losing. Top is
Okay,
basically
sorry, guys.
seed.
Let's just see. He clears towards top. He knows that his red buff and Krugs are not up, so he doesn't even go to check them. They're not up once again because Nidalee did do grabs into red into Krugs. That's why he stole the Krugs. So he's basically making perfect decisions. He's not wasting time at all. He didn't waste a single second thinking about the red buff or Krugs. And he just runs mid. His mid laner is actually got a solo kill, I think, no? Yeah, his mid laner got a solo kill here. Or no. Talon died in bot lane. Yeah, Talon died on bot lane. No. Okay, so he knows that his mid laner is pushing, and he wants to stop the Nidalee from defending the tower. Okay. And now he's thinking, what can he do? He can hit the tower. This is also something that my coach told me to do. You see, here I would probably try to look for the Nidalee. I would run around and chase her like a headless chicken, basically. Or I would look to go top and maybe lose a 2v2 on top. Or maybe I go bot. But I don't think I ever hit the mid lane tower there, which is so good. Because this way he makes sure that Nidalee can't come and defend. If she doesn't defend, they're getting plates. If Nidalee somehow comes, she's inting because he can just ult her. EQ ult. She's dead. Also, it's Talia. She can throw down the rocks. Nidalee can jump away. So he gets one plate and he then fails EQ. So it happens even to the best of the players. And now he is actually pinging bot lane. So let's see, he did see that they are 100 HP, but realizes that he doesn't make it back in time. And he's faking that he was going there, so basically he's applying the pressure for their bot lane. Maybe they instantly pressed B, even though they wanted, we can't really see their wave. Maybe they wanted to shove the wave, maybe they wanted to do something, but he hasn't. He kind of stopped them by going into the fog of war, but he also sits there. And the Talon is not thinking that he could be ganking mid at this moment. So let's see what happens. Oh, that's just beautiful, actually, yeah. Okay, that's beautiful, but yeah, that is just a free kill. Okay, and now he has to pay attention because, yep, Poppy is here and Needle is here. So what does he do? Oh, that's a bit unfortunate, but I think he's good. Yeah, he just flashes out. Yep, it works. Okay. So what did he do here? Guys, pay attention. Why did he not insta EQ? Here he waited for a bit, he wanted to knock them up while he's EQing. Yes, I do this from time to time. To be fair, here maybe he should just EQ instantly, but yeah, it's a good nice little try. Okay, so let me check now. After this, what does he do? I think this is a moment where you press B. Is it not? I mean, yes, you're missing some gold for Eclipse, but not Eclipse, Sunderer, but yeah, does he do it? He just drops a ward and he bases, yes, okay. He sees the Nidalee walking. Is he going to do anything? No. He doesn't care, but because, you see, because of that ward, MF can play...
Wait, my Zona died 1v2?
But MF is trading aggressively when she knows that Nidalee is... I mean, this is just bad, I think.
No.
Yeah,
How do you die on full vision?
That's me every single time. Okay, so he does tilt a little bit, but he continues there. Okay, beautiful by the Sona. And he gets one kill, and he continues chasing. Okay, what would I do here? I would push this wave. I would push this wave, and I think I would go into my jungle, but this is... yeah. He knows that this... oh, he doesn't even hesitate at all. He goes for it. And he donates the kill because he knows that he already has 6 kills. Okay, dodges the Q. The cracks are not up, so he just goes blue Grump Wolves probably into... yeah, full clear. Beautiful. But he stops the full clear. Oh, he instantly... he knows, like, he doesn't even hesitate. He's not... he just instantly pulls the trigger. I think this is just the map awareness of a challenger player. He's constantly thinking about the game. So he knows, if you guys look at the map, he knows that it's 1v1 against Talon right now. Gnar is mid lane, their duo lane is on bot. So who can be here? Nidalee can maybe be here. But if Nidalee goes there, he's really strong at this moment. He doesn't get one shot. So if Nidalee is somehow behind this wall, which she technically could be because she was clearing from bot to top, the same as Agurin was, but she did have like 1 to 2 camps advantage over Agurin. Let me check here. Maybe she even ganked bot because...
those you see.
no, she didn't gank bot. Okay. She did have a 1-2 camp advantage over Agurin on the speed because you remember that she just did the Krags after he dove Corki on bot lane. So he went over to his blue, he started his top clear, bot to top clear. Nidalee was already on chickens when she started the clear. So yeah, she does have a little bit of speed. She could also use that speed to go from blue to this wall and help the Talon out. But he does know that his duo lane is 2v1 mid. They have prio. So worst case scenario, he starts out a 2v1 and it turns into a 3v2. Also, Set can come. So it can be a 2v2 as well. It can be a 4v2 if they all come. So yeah, that is just insane awareness. He decides that in a split second decision. It was a split second decision. That's what I want to say. So yeah, let's see. He probably... yep. The Talon jumps over. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Ooh. So he has vision on him, and he just ults. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. That's just... he knows his champion so well. He knows he was in that situation many times.
You're not starting Dragon.
I would look for the cone, to be fair. I would look for the cone, maybe, and then try to kill him after the cone. Or like cone him into river, and then if he jumps into our jungle, he's kind of cooked, and if he runs in the river, he's also kind of cooked. But maybe he could delay the kill for so much time if he went into our jungle and stuff like that. But the Agurin's way of playing it is the best here, for sure, for sure. Okay, you see how Nidalee is, what I was talking about? Nidalee is a bit faster than him. She's already on red buff. Let's see if that matters. I think the opposing team can maybe fight Drake. They have bot prio. Yep, looking by Nidalee movement, they want to fight it. So Agurin is like, we are fighting this, bro. We are fucking fighting this. Like, yeah, I mean, Talia, doesn't matter if she has prio or not bot, she can ult to the fight. Mid-wave is neutral at this point, and Set is applying top pressure. So all in all, even if, like, look at this. One moment before. Okay, no, that was a bit too far. So here, it kind of looks like, because bot is pushed, mid is neutral, that the enemy team can contest. But what did happen with their bot lane? Their bot lane So their bot lane took the tower, they got a kill on Talia, took the tower, and they based. So at this moment, when Jarvan, when Agurin is walking out of base, their bot lane is in base. Or recalling, actually. So, even though Nidalee is a bit faster than Agurin on the clear, and she can be first on Dragon, he's actually faster than the enemy bot lane. So he knows that. And this is just another thing that he does really, really well. So he just starts it, yeah, he takes it, and I mean, he just knows he can run bot, but this is a good team by Quirky, no? Yeah, it's a bit teamed by Quirky, he just EQs and he knows that...
Build on this guy.
Yeah, this is just not by him. Yeah, okay, beautiful, it's really nice, he capitalizes on it. And then he goes into full clearing. I bet he does the Krugs. Oh, he doesn't do the Krugs. Let me check while he's in. Chicken. Okay, chickens. He goes for chickens. He sees that bot lane. He's looking. You can see. You can legit see. Look at his eyes. He's constantly looking on the map. Constantly looking at the map. And he realizes that this can be a kill. And that they can play bot lane. Because Talia pushed out Talon and he wants to, yeah. So this is also a thing that I don't do. So you see how he passed bot to top, but he's playing for his dual lane and mid lane. That's the thing. If he does Krugs, he's forced to play for the set. He's forced to fight on top lane. But if he skips Krugs, worst case scenario, he's giving Nidalee the Krugs, but then he can go bot. And what responds first for Nidalee? The Krugs. So he will get the Krugs back, but 1 minute in advance after he does the play on bot lane. And he knows that Talia and Sona Misfortune are his strong people here. Right? They are quite, like, they are really strong right now. So yeah, let's see. He just wants the tower. Okay. Yeah, and again he's hitting the tower with his team.
Horrifically bad.
Okay, his dual lane just walked. That's a bit ugly. His ADC just dies on mid. Sona walked. I feel like for no reason.
Why are we dying mid? That is horrifically bad.
Okay, yep. The enemy team didn't do... Okay, Needle is helping for tier 2.
I like this, she can suicide. Well, that is horrifically bad.
Let's see what happens here. So...
I like this, she can suicide for all I care.
I think he's a bit tilted about his top laner playing so poorly. He can ult. Yep, boom. Nice, he gets 1 kill. Herald was gone. Yeah, Nidalee took the Herald while he was doing the bot play. Let's see how he finds the Nidalee. Oh, he sees her. And he's just going the other way around. He misses the EQ. And he knows that if he runs towards... Yeah, okay. That was really good. So, I mean, that's just next level. I don't think I would do this as well. So this is just like... this is like when you know how to execute, let's say, quote-unquote, ganks. I mean, this is not really a gank. It is like an invade. But he knows that by running towards here, if Nidalee can't jump over the wall because she dies to Jarvan. So the best case, the best odds of killing Nidalee right now is if he cuts this path, he spam picks assists, and his Sona, Talia actually react and come. But this is, to be honest, guys, this is something that would never ever happen in low elo, I think. Never. I have a feeling that even in Challenger, like, because look at their... Look at their, like, they didn't even hesitate. They knew what was going on. So look at this. They already start walking. They know the wave is not there. They start walking in the jungle. Like, they're continuously walking. They're not stopping at any point. They know, all three of them know what the play was, which is insane. But Agurin played it so well, cutting her off. So well, so well. He still scared jungle. Oh, let's see. How did he? Oh, he wants to go for the quirky. Okay. Okay. And Narsman. Oh, okay, yeah. At that moment, it's just GG. He should flash and then he kill. Yep, that's a misplay.
Why didn't we know this?
Did he know? No, he actually had zero idea where Nara was. Oh.
We're winning, no?
So at this point he saw Nara bot line. And then Nara goes in out of vision. And I didn't think he appears on vision until he kills Agurin. Yes, so Nara actually waited somewhere. Nara waited somewhere in the jungle. So it happens even to him. You see, guys, even to him it happens. He doesn't notice that Nara went into vision. But to be fair, even maybe he even did, but thought like he's not there for how much time? Let's see. So he showed a bit later than this, after they get a kill. I think for like 30 seconds he wasn't on vision. Was 17, 31, 32. He goes out of vision. Boom. Boom. Yeah, 70. Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, for 20 something seconds he didn't show. He could have noticed that. That is on him. But still, yeah. Here, I think if he does flash into EQ, he wins.
I
mean,
jinxed
he
it on
wins,
my
he runs
fucking
away.
my mid lane.
Let's see what happens after. Yeah, I mean, he could have flashed there. I feel like if he flashes and then EQs towards Sona, he's good. He's alive.
Why didn't we know this?
Yep.
Fuck.
Just forward a bit. His team, okay.
I just
can't
jinxed it
fast
on my
forward.
fucking my mid laner died solo to this Talon. Oh lord.
And yep, I guess Gla is the classical solo queue experience. You're 616 is jungle, you're solo carrying the game, you die once, only once, and your team runs it down. But let's see how he comes back from this. I really like this game. This game, I think, is a perfect example of how you need to carry the games as jungle, because this is everybody's solo queue game. When they're playing well, this is everybody's solo queue game. But at this moment, Agurin's mistake of dying is costing them much more than any of his teammates dying. Why? Because when he dies, the dominoes collapse. It's the domino effect. After he dies, somebody else dies, because they're always hinting. But then when he is not there and another person died, the remaining three people are just so weak that they will also die. And this is what happens. This
Happens
is the
when you're
result.
just all alone
So, yep.
in this video
And
game.
now Seth is ghosting and he's pinging if he wants to fight. He's
Can't
flashing.
believe it. That was actually
Okay,
like
he
that.
did get one kill, which is good. Did he get another one? Boom! Okay, that works. So Seth
Kill.
did fix a little bit the mistake. So Agurin does, what does he do? He does nothing, he goes for crab. Okay. Yeah, I've noticed that after first
not
clear
sure where
he
she went.
values crab quite a bit. He even goes for the second crab after the first clear.
It's a good day to die.
I think that is a change because grabs spawn later now, so you don't mind if you delay your second clear for 10 seconds. But when grabs were spawning earlier, you kind of had to skip the second grab in order to full clear the second time when grabs are spawning. Yeah, so I think that's the thing.
Okay.
So here, he doesn't care about his camps. Okay, I think his thought process here is, I know that if I just farm, I will lose the game because the enemies are kind of stronger than us. I mean, in other lanes. So I won't be able to do my camps. Maybe he can do camps now, but second rotation, after this, he can't really do them. Also, the Drake is spawning in like 30, 40 seconds. He wants to find a pick before it does, and then 4v5. He knows Drakes are his win condition. He has 2 Drakes, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, let's see. But his ADCs, for some goddamn reason, top lane. Okay, when he sees them, he's looking. And okay, he goes on the Poppy, and it's just an easy kill, right? Okay, it's Poppy ult at least, and Poppy is very low. Oh, Sona catches the Poppy, nice. Very nice. Now he sees the Talon. Okay, okay. Okay, he takes the red buff and then he takes Drake. Oh, no, no. The Nidalee is not paying attention. Or he's greeting the... He's actually really greeting the chickens. Oh, he steals the chickens with an auto attack. Okay, nice. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So let's see how he played it. So he EQs and misses the EQ. Okay, yeah, it happens. Shit. I mean, it was a lot of... It was long range. He waits for her W. He ults the W. The Nidalee flashes and he does flash, auto, another auto, and then Q. Yeah. Okay. Just standard. Okay, that's I think that is something I would do as well. So top lane is just what it is. He gets third Drake and he gets Autocan. And he loses half of his base for it, guys. Half of his base. But I think that is not bad here because their win condition is Dragon Soul. And Dragon Soul is spawning in 4 minutes and 45 seconds from now, maybe 4:40. If they lose their base, the Baron is not spawning for another 4 minutes as well. So if they lose their inhibitors, it just means that minions will push towards them and they can farm. They can farm for the next 4 minutes, inhibitors will respawn, they will go and fight Dragon Soul. And they might be ahead in levels, actually. So this trade is 5 head. This is really good. This is really good trade, I think. Especially when you have Talia, MF. Jarvan is also decent in clearing waves. He can Q the melees and flag the ranged. He can even Q the entire wave if the enemies don't have threats on him, right?
Well, we farm now for 3 minutes.
Exactly. He says they farm for 3 minutes. Now, I mean, he kind of set up his team for victory, I think. So he wants to take his camps because the opponent's based. He wants to take the camps because if he doesn't take them now, he can take them after. Yes, they really want to fight. He's not EQing because the Poppy will W there. Okay. Okay, let me check. I don't think he... I think he could have EQ'd here. Maybe not. I don't think he had the time. I would EQ though. I would EQ on the stun. I would EQ 100%. And then Poppy, because his challenger, would probably react. But... Well, to be fair, maybe if he just instantly does it, it works. But this is also fine. Just Poppy flashes the flashes. And I think if he was a bit more patient with the EQ, he could EQ the Poppy after the flash and kill there. And then, but he then drags the fight towards away from his team, sorry. So it wouldn't be optimal as well. I think that's why he also wanted the short. He doesn't want to go, like he wants to stay there because his team is behind him. Yeah. But now because of RTP and everything, his team can't really walk up. So he just dies. A bit unlucky, but they do end up getting the Nidalee.
Didn't realize I will like
which is good. Let's see, he goes for Frozen Heart.
Can't
They have a lot of AD. Nidalee is their only AD champion, so yeah, of course he goes for armor. Yeah, he's
just to get the...
Yeah, just farm the wave. Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. Okay, let's see.
3 people.
I mean, set is doing set things. He died like 10 times this game already. Why not an 11th time? He will have that like 0-14 power spike that everybody likes. They can even take a top tower. So, guys, you know how much gold Talia got and experience pushing all the way from here to top, taking the super minions, taking the tower. That's insane value. Okay. They will defend bot lane now. So they still have like 1 minute of farming. Okay, they did get Nar somehow. Okay, on bot lane. This is happening on bot lane. So Nar and Poppy are bot, Nidalee is there. It does look like a good fight because Gorky is top lane. And there, yeah, okay, they kill the Poppy, they will kill the Gnar. Okay, that's beautiful. And now he's actually looking for the Nidalee, but has to be careful because Nidalee Talon. Nidalee is the only champion that deals damage to him, but that's only because he can't really use his spells aggressively here to kill her. Her damage wouldn't be a problem because he just kills her, but he can do it because Talon is behind. Now when his team is close, he can do it. Okay, he has to flash the Talon combo. Nice, but
maybe she should have flashed for it.
okay, no. What did he say about his flash?
Maybe she should have flashed for it.
I think he's thinking about flashing for the Nidalee.
Maybe she should have flashed for it.
Yep, okay. So, in the end, did he get the Nidalee? No. His set is now farming, and like set is level 15, guys. And he has 10 deaths. Ooh, beautiful. And now they can just base. Yeah, they can. Oh no, they continue. Okay, the game turned into a little bit of a fiesta because the opponents are kind of like they're tilting. They know that the enemy team or Agurin's team is just farming, so they're trying to force the fights, but they do end up losing them somehow. I think that's also because Agurin has a better team comp, to be fair. Jarvan with Talia, MF, Sona, that's really strong. That's really strong. And they kind of have this Nidalee Talon, like OTP, solo queue style team comp. Can Talia leave? Okay, you see, he's peeling for Talia. Sorry. Yeah, they get one kill. Drake is spawning. It is Soul.
I kinda have to protect you, but I don't really see how.
They actually run it down. So, okay, you see, his thought process now is that he has to defend his Enchanter support. This is also something that maybe I don't do well enough, but I do remember like 2 days ago, I had a game where I played Jarvan and I was fed, and my Nami support was running with me. And I did play this kind of playstyle, but I didn't do it consciously. I wasn't thinking I will Giga protect her. It was just that the fights played out that way that I EQ always on the target that was on top of her because it's just easier to kill. It's the first target, right? But he does it consciously. He knows that he needs to peel his Sona, just like he peeled the Talia here, right? It's the same scenario. He needs to peel his targets in order to win the fights. And he has low EQ cooldown, so he can do it very, very easily. This is the advantage of Jarvan. And while he does it, he also has high enough damage. So, yep. The fight
And I have
can't
to
really...
protect you, but I don't really see how.
Yeah, he got W. This is maybe like one of those scenarios where he...
I kinda have to protect you, but I don't really...
This is also what Veigar told to me. You need to stop your team... Like, you need to let your team int sometimes. Because if he lets the team int and does Drake, it's really good. I mean, Sona can die there. Who gives a fuck, right? But... yeah, even the best players sometimes fall for the trap of helping out their teammates. And I'm really glad to see that because it means I'm not crazy and I'm not that bad at the game. So, yeah.
I kinda have to protect you, but I don't really see how.
Does his team end? No, his team doesn't end up getting Drake because they stopped
Bro,
Drake to help.
just take Soul, no? I don't want to be doing this, but I think I have to if you just...
An ally has been slain.
They don't get the Drake.
Fucking kidding me. Didn't take...
Classic solo queue game. Okay, so now I actually wonder how do they win. Although, on the other hand, because for those 5 minutes that they were waiting for the soul to spawn, they were killing super minions. So what ended up happening is that his top laner caught up in XP. He's 16 to 16. He's okay, 1 item down I mean, yeah, it's fine. Then Agurin is even XP, but he's one item ahead. So let's say top side is kind of like even in total. Maybe not even because Agurin does have almost the fourth item. So I would even say that maybe they're a bit ahead on top side. Then mid lane, it is 2.5 items. Well, this is technically like 3 items. Against 3.5. So mid lane, they're ahead in items. And because Talia did the entire top push, like the top marathon basically, around the world on top lane, he got 2 level lead on Talon. And his bot lane support scaled so well. And Sona is one of the best scaling supports, if not the best scaling support. Especially because of her build and just the way her spells work. She has more mana, she has more levels in spells, she can cycle the spells much faster, she can heal, she can deal damage, she can give movement speed. She's a really strong support in late game. And the Poppy kind of fell off at this point. She has 1 item, she's just a W bot in this game. She can maybe somebody, but the moment she is, she's done, and she can ult. That's it. ADCs are kinda even. So yeah, basically, even though they lose soul now, so like a regular player would maybe in this game, if everything played out the same, would tilt after helping his Sona and blame his teammates and like, why is my support help inting here, and or tilt at himself, which is something I often do. Like, why the fuck did I help my inting teammate? But he just continues playing because he realizes that they have scaled actually. They did lose the Drake, and it is pretty like sad that they lose it because they had it, but he knows that they can still win the game. So yep, let's see. I think even if the opposing team got the soul here, they could still win the game.
It is.
So let's see just how he brings it home, because now it has to be team fighting that does it.
My Sona is 2 levels ahead.
Okay, what did he say? So,
Fine.
yeah, he's saying it's fine.
It is fine. My Mitten is 2 levels ahead. My Sona is 2 levels ahead.
Yeah, you see, he said the exact same thing I said. This is the thing that I need to improve myself the most, and I think that every one of you who is watching this video has to improve on as well, because it's not freaking lost, even though you would tilt out of your mind when your support dies like that, when you have free soul. After a losing game, you actually get a soul, and then your support rolls it, like you would tilt. So, they went, they're kind of topside. They have, well, not all of them, but they're walking, most of them are walking from base, Nari is basing, and they're getting vision on top. So, let's see. Talia is pinging that she has ult, so they can contest the
They get
Baron.
Nash.
Okay, Agurin is like, they get Nash, because he's a bit late, but even if he wasn't, I don't know if it would change anything. So here, he realizes that they are not on Nash, because ADC top lane is mid, mid is top lane. So support jungle, maybe if it was Gwen or something like that, but Nidalee with Poppy, not really doing Baron. So he walks in, and look at this, he's full aggro Jarvan here. He's just walking into brushes, face checking, because he has a enchanter behind him, he has his ADC behind him, his mid laner is not behind him, but this is the advantage of playing Talia, right? Let's see. How does this pan out? Okay, he knows there is no vision here. Oh, beautiful. So look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at his movement. So there is a word, he clears it, he clicks away. He clicks away, that is the most important thing. He clicks away. This is his click. This is his click. The blue ward gives for 1 second after destroying the ward more vision. I think it's at least like 1 second. Maybe I'm wrong on the exact timer, but still. He clicks there. The moment he realizes that it's turned out, and I think he's just barely out of vision. He's just barely out of vision. Like, if this Nar was here, I think he sees him. And he gets in the brush, and Nar is like, okay, let's just throw a Q. Why not? He realizes he's not getting Conqueror stacks, he's not getting anything, so nobody is there, right? No. Agurin sidestepped it beautifully. And boom, there we go. His ADC instantly stops the base, although I don't think he really wanted to base. Or no, he wanted to base because Lord Dominic's. Okay, so that even makes it better because most players would just back off here. They would back off here. But he found this beautiful engage, I would say. His team is behind, but this is small Gnar, little Gnar, with his team behind him. So I think this is a free kill now. Let's see what happens. Okay, Quirky walks. No, actually, it's not a free kill, okay? Because everybody shows and it's kind of a standoff. But, yep, it could have been in another world. Imagine if Nidalee jumped over the wall and went for Talia. Like, if Nidalee jumped over the wall and tried to go for Talia, or maybe Poppy was somewhere else looking for a flank, or Corki was going mid to catch the wave, and nobody showed for like 2 more seconds, I think they actually kill him, maybe. So, yep, I mean, thankfully for Nar, his team was around. Let's see, Talia almost kills the Poppy. Okay, Poppy no flash. He's face tanking the Nar. He's face tanking the Nar. Tries to go on Corki, doesn't work out. Well, to be fair, this fight is... I mean, he kinda did his job. He just frontlined here. But his team did clean up, and it was just, I mean, as I said, they outscaled. I don't think he kills them, huh? Yeah. Sorry guys,
Can we get the dash?
Why am I yawning? So,
Please!
let's see what happened. So it's the same exact situation that was happening on Drake.
Guys, please!
Oh my god.
Please!
Oh my god. Okay, he has to back away from it. It's good. I would tilt so much. I would maybe try to do it.
Again!
But it doesn't
Again!
end up working. It doesn't end up working. He's flushing. He's trying to find. Ooh, he gets careful. Okay, now they do get Baron. Now his team can't int even like. Okay, were they actually pinging not to do it?
We shall rest when we are dead.
He wrote please objective because he's really tilted. Yeah, but he doesn't. Okay, yeah. It's good, it's good. They should get it. Okay, they get it, beautiful. And let's see how do they siege. It should be GG right now, okay? This is a really good mental note. Jarvan W can break spell shield. I actually don't know this. I mean, I do know it, but I don't have it in the back of my mind. I would smite there to break the shield, but yep. Now that I see it, I'm not like surprised, but I don't I forget.
Yeah.
I forget about it. Okay, so he gets double kill here, no? No, they actually run away. Okay. So the enemy team is kind of trying to out macro them.
By my will.
You see? They're kind of out macroing them. Yep. And his set does end up dying, so he's like, we can win 45, which is probably true. Set doesn't do anything the entire game. Ult. Yep. He knows she doesn't have flash. She's dead. Ooh, beautiful, beautiful EQ. But it was Poppy not reacting well enough. He runs away from the Nar. Okay. Can he kill the Corki? Oh. But, I mean, okay, he didn't play that well. He didn't play that at all, but it's just Jarvan, like, his build is just OP, no? This he played well, but from here, like, he missed that EQ. Okay, fine, he goes for the column, tries to kill the Talia. Then here, I have a feeling that he can both Q the Corki or EQ the Corki here, no? But he wants to take the Poppy, but he misjudges her movement speed, and she just walks out. Oh no, he flashes in the end. Okay, so he didn't misplay here. The Poppy just had flash after all of that. Okay, yeah, and that's it. And he knows he goes here in here because he knows that even if he dies, his team cleans up. Yeah, so he just doesn't want them to running away and stuff like that. So, yep, they finally get everything and the enemy team just surrenders.
Bro.
you have to go through so much pain as a jungler to win a game. But yeah, basically, this is a perfect example. I'm glad I found this game. This is a perfect example of how people play solo queue. So you have to 1v9. The moment you make one single mistake, your domino effect happens. Your entire team starts hinting top, mid, bot, right? And then you can't tilt. So that's the first time you can tilt, when you actually make a mistake, because you will make it during the entirety of a game. You just have to hope that you don't make it in the last possible second in front of your Nexus. If you do, I mean, it's fine, whatever. Next game, GGVP. Then the second time is that when you do actually get back into the game, your team will int again at some point, just like it happened before Soul spawned. You still can't tilt. You still can't tilt. You still have to play the game. Then they will try to make the same mistake again. And after that, you will finally have to say, fuck the top laner, we will 4v5 and win the game. Or not the top laner, but like the inting member. So, yeah, other than that, I think what stands, what Agurin does really well is tracking the enemy, not only jungler, he tracks the entire team so well, I think. He at all times knows how much people are where, so he knows when it's a 4v5, 3v4, 2v3, 5v3, right? So that, like, enemy champion tracking, that's, I think, the first thing that he's so brilliant at. The second one is he doesn't waste time. He never wastes time. He basically never wastes time. Just knowing that his red and crags are not up, he won't even check. He just knows Nidalee took them. Before that, he knew she was going to take them, so he went for his opponent's crags, right? Then he beautifully skipped crags twice for his full clear to run bot side, and that's actually the third thing. He knows his win condition, so he skipped the one camp and started playing for his win condition, which were MF, Sona, and Talia. Even though he himself is the win condition, he's the carry in this game, but he does need teammates to use them as health shields, to use them to force flushes, to use them to do something, right? Even if your teammates are kind of inting and running it down, you can still use them as basically human shields or like cooldown baits. And it does sound a bit weird, but it is true, because even the set that was 11 deaths, he still died a couple of times, but somebody flashed to kill him, right? That's still a positive takeaway from his death. And I think that's the thing. You need to focus on what the inting is bringing to you and which opportunity things give you, instead of tilting about the inting itself. Yeah, and to be fair, all of this is more of a mental note to myself, but I did want to share it with you. Yep, so I hope you enjoy this type of content, and I will see you guys. Bye.